Hello everyone, and welcome to this All the Anime unboxing. Today, we're putting the focus on Part 2 of Sword Art Online Alternative Gale Online, available as a Blu-ray limited collector's edition set. Now let's kick things off with checking out the front of the box first of all. Lovely and shiny, following in the same vein as Part 1. Then we flip it over to the back, and as you can see, we've got the insert here under the cellophane. Now I will note that this can be removed, and I'll show you how to do that in just a few moments' time. Now we look at the spines, starting off with the one at the top here. Then we move to the side. We'll get to all the contents of that in just a few moments' time. Then underneath. And then this spine. So, let's get this cellophane off. So got the cellophane off, folks, and I forgot to mention that the BBFC sticker that was on the cellophane, that is on the cellophane itself, not on the rigid case, as you can see. So now, let's look at this nice shiny box. You can see it in all its glory. I really love the art for GGO, it's so good. And then we flip it over. So I mentioned that this insert info sheet, however you want to phrase it, can be removed. If I can find the opening, there we go. What you got to do, you got to peel it away gently, because it's attached with just a couple of glue dots. Nice and gently. Oh, there we go. That's the first one. Then in the opposite diagonal corner, that's where the second one will be. And then once again, you've got to peel it away nice and gently. There we go. So that's the insert. That's gone. So let's look at, in fact, it would help if I flip it over to the right side. There we go. There's the reverse side of the rigid case. I really, really like this artwork. And once again, you can see just how well it pops off in the light. Here's a closer look for you. So what I will do quickly, I'll show you the spines once again, because I know some of you like to see how it looks with the cellophane off. And then we move to the side, and I've said it a few times now, but we'll be getting to that content in just a few moments' time. And then underneath. And then finally, this spine, which is the one that more than likely you'll have displaying outside. In fact, actually, you know what I will do? I know some of you like to know how it looks when it's standing, so here's a little preview of that for you. Now with that being said, let's get inside. So, rigid case, pop that to one side. And these few bits and bobs, we'll come back to those in a couple of moments' time. But first of all, let's start with this, the Digi Pack. Inside this, it houses the 2 Blu-ray discs containing the second half of the series. As you can tell from the design, following very much the same aesthetic as Part 1. And then we go from the outer side to the inner side, where you will find the 2 discs on this occasion labelled discs 3 and 4 respectively. So here's the discs inside. And now with them removed. And that, folks, is the Digi Pack. From there, let's move on to these art cards. Once again, following in the same vein of Part 1, if you've not checked out the unboxing for that yet, make sure you check it out. We've got 3 great art cards here, and that's what's on the reverse side of that one. Then we move on to art card 2, and then finally, art card 3. So that concludes the art cards. Next up, we've got this booklet. Now, before we go any further, I want to show you the cover art here because we've got a nice little theme going on here. Some of you may recognise the art, but it's still a really, really cool piece of imagery that I'm really, really glad we were able to include. So, contents-wise, following in the same vein as Part 1, you get information and art on the characters, as well as the guns you will see in the show. I'm going to show you a couple of pages now, not too much. Again, if you want to check out the unboxing video for Part 1, you can get a feel for how the book is formatted there. I'm going to flick through some more pages for you. As you can see, tons of guns in this show and some devices. Some more character art there. And then roll on a bit more. Some of you may recognise where that piece of art has been used elsewhere. And then we wrap it up with credits of the show. That concludes the booklet. And this, everyone, wraps up our unboxing of Sword Art Online Alternative Gale Online Part 2, available on Blu-ray Limited Collector's Edition. Get your copy today.